the missing Malaysian flight MH370. What really happened? March 8, 2014. The flight that vanished. At 12:41 a.m., Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 takes off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, heading for Beijing, China. On board, 227 passengers, 12 crew members, a Boeing 777-200ER, one of the safest aircraft in the world. Weather conditions? Perfect. Flight controls? Normal. But less than an hour later, the flight disappears without a trace. 1:07 a.m., the final message. The last communication from the cockpit. Good night, Malaysian 370. At this moment, everything seems fine, but just 2 minutes later, something chilling happens. 1:19 a.m., the transponder is shut off. A transponder helps air traffic control track a plane's location. Suddenly, MH370's transponder stops transmitting. It doesn't send a distress signal. It doesn't announce an emergency. It simply vanishes from radar. At first, air traffic controllers don't panic. They assume it's a communication error, but then they realize the plane is off course. 2:22 a.m., military radar detects something strange. Malaysia's military secretly tracks MH370 for another hour. What they see is shocking. Instead of heading toward China, the plane makes a sharp left turn, flying over Malaysia. Then, it veers southwest toward the Indian Ocean. Finally, it disappears completely. The plane is now lost to the world. The largest search in aviation history begins. 26 countries launch an urgent search across the South China Sea. Satellites scan the ocean. Ships patrol thousands of miles. Planes conduct aerial searches. Nothing. No wreckage, no signals, no distress calls. It's as if MH370 simply vanished into thin air. For weeks, no one has a clue where it is. Then, a breakthrough. 2015 to 2018. Pieces of MH370 wash up on remote shores. 2015. A piece of a wing, flaperon, is found on Réunion Island near Madagascar. 2016 to 2018. More debris appears along African coastlines. Experts confirm these parts came from MH370. This means only one thing. The plane crashed into the Indian Ocean. But how and why? The theories. What really happened? Pilot suicide? Some experts believe the pilot, Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, deliberately crashed the plane. His flight simulator at home had a route eerily similar to MH370's final flight path. The sharp left turn? Some believe it was a controlled maneuver. Was this a case of pilot-assisted suicide, like the Germanwings Flight 9525 disaster? But why would he do it? And if it was intentional, why did he fly for 6 more hours before crashing? Hijacking? Some believe MH370 was hijacked mid-flight. But by who? A terrorist group? No one claimed responsibility. Rogue pilots? The crew had no known extremist ties. A hacker? Could someone have taken control remotely? If it was hijacked, why didn't anyone demand a ransom or make a statement? Mechanical failure? Some think MH370 suffered a rapid decompression, causing everyone on board to pass out from lack of oxygen. The plane then flew on autopilot until it ran out of fuel and crashed deep into the Indian Ocean. But if it was a mechanical failure, why was there no distress call? Shot down? Could the plane have been mistaken for a threat and shot down? Some theories suggest a military accident covered up by a government. The US, China, or Russia may have been involved. Debris was hidden to avoid international conflict. But there's zero proof of a missile strike, just speculation. The biggest aviation mystery in history. 10 years later, we still don't have the full truth. The wreckage has never been fully recovered. The plane's black box remains missing. The mystery of MH370 remains one of the most baffling disappearances ever. What do you think happened? Comment below with your theory. Final thoughts. Was it a tragic accident? A hijacking gone wrong? A government cover-up? Until new evidence surfaces, the fate of MH370 remains unknown. Like and subscribe for more shocking true stories.